Welcome back to Marriage or Hell Nah. Shout out to all my day one subscribers and all the new people who's joining the channel. Fellas, we got to have a serious conversation about what's really going on here with the black male image. And we're going to be breaking down this video. So without further ado, let's take it to the barbershop, baby.
I'm telling you, these hoes busted wide open for a six-piece nugget. No fries.
Yo, you gonna handle this?
He's new. You know the rules.
Yo, Aunt, chill. We got a lady present.
Maybe the lady shouldn't try so hard to look like a dude. Barbershop's a safe space.
You're not using the term safe space correctly, dumbass.
Yeah, well, she just laying there all nutted on this shit.
Yo, CJ, please get your boy.
Todd, what can I do? Aunt's family.
I've been coming here for years.
We been, but me and Aunt are family. He's my mom's sister, son's nephew. Your cousin's Todd.
So anyway, I want the titty fuck the hoe, right? And then suddenly I realized Shorty got one titty bigger than the other.
Fuck this.
Now, fellas, I wanted you just to watch that clip in its entirety without me saying absolutely anything. We're going to watch it again, but I want you guys to understand a little bit more about what's actually going on here. So, fellas, let me explain a little bit about what you just saw. This show runs on Amazon Prime. It's called Harlem. And what you just saw was a 45-second, 40-second clip of episode 4. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because it is so beyond foolish to me the way that they come across and make our image as black men. And then when I started doing a little bit of discovery here, I could read and I could see that this is who is representing this particular show for whatever reason. And I'm starting to say to myself, why would these women go up here, work with Amazon, work with these talentless writers and directors to even be a part of something that's portraying the black male image like this? But the one thing I do understand is that everybody wants to get a check. But the problem with that, and I'm a big image person, Kevin Samuels is a big image person. There's a lot of people throughout the manosphere that really cares about the male image. And oftentimes when I watch stuff like this and I see 5 women, 1 guy, I'm not assuming the worst, but I'm just saying to myself, why are these women not even standing up for the male image? And that's the reason why this black manosphere really exists, is to say that you couldn't pay me any type of amount of money to portray people in this negative of a light for me. That's just me. I don't know how a lot of you guys roll out here. So let's watch the video again. And then this time, we're going to be able to read some comments of what people had to say from another news site or another website that captured and showcased this video. Now, this is on World Star, so it looks a little bit different, but shout out to Miss Teacher Mom. Fellas, this is a quality lady out here. Now, if I saw this lady in person, I would take her to a steak dinner for what she said. And it's important that we note sisters who understand that this is bad news bears for men. And what she goes on to say is that they'll go to any and all lengths to portray our men in a negative light. And this is why the black manosphere really exists, is to say, you know what, enough of this bad imagery. This is stuff that Kevin Samuels has been talking about. It's been going on for 50 years. A lot of other content creators talk about this. Men ain't crap. Black men do this. Black men do that. And that's the reason why these channels really exist, is to show black men from our perspective on what is going on out here.
Skeeted in her face and anything like, rah, rah, rah. Look, I'm telling you, these hoes busted wide open for a six-piece nugget. No fries.
Out of all the barbershops I've been in America, most of the times we don't talk about stuff like that. We may allude to it, but we're really careful about if women are in the shop. So you don't really see this level of disrespect. So the fact that they even would go to this length to talk about chicks is busted it open for a 6-piece nugget, I mean, I can't remember hearing stuff like that in the barbershop.
You gonna handle this?
He's new. You know the rules. Yo, Aunt, chill. We got a lady present.
Maybe the lady shouldn't try so hard to look like a dude. Barbershop's a safe space.
You're not using the term safe space correctly, dumbass.
Yeah, well, she just laying there all nutted on this shit.
Yo, CJ, please get your boy.
Todd, what can I do? Aunt's family.
I've been coming here for years.
We been, but me and Aunt are family. He's my mom's sister, son's nephew.
Like, what the fuck? Like, see, this is the type of foolishness that goes on that these talentless writers and directors see us as. And it's important that we say, you know what, enough is enough of this. I'm not advocating for them to be canceled. Let's just be clear with that. I don't believe in the cancellation. I just won't watch you and you won't earn a dime of my money. But the other thing I want to talk about here too is this woman chose to go into this barbershop and then are going to tell men how to talk. And you got to be careful of that. Remember, most barbershops, most of you guys who have been in barbershops for a long time, you know, barbershops are men's spaces. Most of the time, we talk about sports, we talk about food, we may even talk about dealing with women, you know, stuff like that. But this level of disrespect does not go on in any barbershop. But also keep in mind that this lady chose to go into this barbershop. So I'm not with the idea of you going to go into a barbershop and then try to tell people how to talk, even though I know that this is fake news and dudes ain't out here talking like this. The other reason too is that yo, I've dated girls to where, bro, I had to go in some of these beauty salons. Like for a time, I may have to drop something off or pick up my girl from like the beauty salon. Man, you wouldn't believe the type of foolishness that they in there talking about. I remember one time I went in there, bro. They was like, "Yo, girl, you didn't tell me he was fine." They in there sipping their champagne, bro. They was in there talking all types of greasy, but at the end of the day, I knew what type of space I was walking into. I didn't go in there telling them what to talk about. The reason why I showed you guys this video is that you need to be aware of this is how these writers and these directors, as well as some of these black women, will portray us. And that, my friend, is dangerous. But like I said, shout out to the sister because I know that there's other sisters out there that do not agree with this type of messaging. So the point is, men, it's time to step up and make sure our voices are heard so that way this type of imagery is not put out there in the future. We need to be able to control these spaces, and nobody is coming to our rescue. So, fellas, stay on your purpose, be on your grind, but understand that your image is important to you. It's important to people that you look like, and it's important for the families that see you out there grinding every day. Until the next time, I'm out, brothers.